Lovelies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, disclaimer, as always, if you hear any background noise, it's because, well, this time it's because my kids are actually home. So there's that. Another thing, I had full intentions on doing a full dedicated video to how I achieved this look using all the stuff I got from the Sephora VIP sale, but I am not able to get around to doing that because A, it's very time consuming. D, I don't have a good enough setup where I feel like my best makeup I do in front of my mirror, so it's hard to constantly hold the mirror and show you guys, you know, what I'm doing as I'm doing it along. But in which case, I'm gonna kind of talk through what I did to achieve this look. And of course, most of the stuff is using the stuff I got from the Sephora VIP sale. So same look as, you know, last video, which I'm sure was the unboxing of the Sephora haul. Pretty sure it was last video. In which case, so again, real quick, what I have on the face for foundation is this. This is my foundation. This is my concealer. There we go. I wear the shade 5.5 neutral in the Charlotte Tilbury, and in the Tarte Creamy Shape Tape, I wear 22N light neutral. And to set my under eye and my T-zone, I use a little bit of the Bare Minerals setting powder. This is the original Mineral Veil setting powder, so it's translucent. And then to set the rest of my face, which I use after I use all my cream products, I use the Kosas Feathery Cloud Set in the shade Feathery. So I got a little bit of hard pan, unfortunately, but I could just scrape that off with a spoolie. Anyway, that's the shade. For bronzer, I use the Sculptino from Tower 28 in the shade Getty. I use this with a damp beauty blender. Let me see what else. And for highlight, I use the Rare Beauty Powder Highlight in the shade Exhilarate. For my lips, I have the Too Faced lip liner in the shade Hot and Spicy. Again, this is the Too Faced Lip Injection lip liner. And then for on lips, I have this Tower 28 gloss in the shade, actually it's in the shade Sesame, but they market it as a shine on lip jelly, in case you guys are wondering. You want to search that. For blush, I did go in with the Natasha Denona Cream Blush in this palette. However, it was very light, so I used it as a base, and then I went over top. So, you know, I kind of like cheated a little bit, finagled the product of it, but I went over with this shade right here over top to set it, and that is in the shade what is the shade? Oh, Blissed Out. And this is from Complex Culture. It's the Good Glow Blush Duo. I believe I got this in the past BoxyCharm box. And I'm using the Anastasia mascara, if you guys are wondering. On my brows, I have them laminated right now, so I don't really do much to them. I just use a tinted brow gel. I believe I used the Kosas tinted brow gel, which I don't have that with me right now. It's over there. I'm not gonna, I have to go get it. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm missing something. What else am I missing? I think that's it. Okay. Now for the eyes, I started off in my transition area over here with this very, very light pink shade. You guys can hopefully see the name. Juliet. And then in the crease, I used the shade Giddy, this shade right here. And I took that starting from out here and working it into the crease. And then I used the shade Esme right here, and I kind of built it up over here on this outer corner from right here to about halfway into the lid, and I just buffed it out real good. And then on the very, very outer corner, I used the shade, forgive me if I butcher the name, Akio, I don't know. But it's this plum color right here. And I just took down the very, very, very outer corner, like right there. As we said, that dark eggplant plum color right there. And then I just buffed it out. I use those same shades on the lower lash line very lightly. And that's pretty much it. On the inner corner, I used this highlighter right here from the palette. And I just took that in on the very inner corners. And that's how I choose to look. I didn't use any eyeliner this time. I think I did last video. Can't remember what eyeliner I used. It was probably an Urban Decay one. Again, not 100% sure, but I went without eyeliner this time. I still think it came out very, very pretty. And that's pretty much what I used. And to set the face, I used the Spectrum Glowful Illuminating Hydrating Mist. What do you want to call it? So yeah, I love the way it's definitely glowy. So I'm very, very dry. I wouldn't recommend if you have oily skin. But for someone who's like me, who's very, very dry, it just adds that glow back into your skin so you don't look as dry. So I love it. 10 out of 10 recommend. Again, I'm sorry I couldn't do a full dedicated video, but I hope that kind of explains enough what I did and how I achieved this look. Oh, another thing real quick. The last video I filmed with this look, again, I didn't show you how to do it. I used a brush with this. I kind of experimented, and I much rather what I did this time around, which I used a damp beauty sponge, and I think the application came out a lot better, and it was a lot easier. So again, I recommend using a damp sponge if you're gonna get this product, and it comes out so beautiful and so seamlessly. Hope you enjoyed the video and have a good one. Bye.